guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing some Puerto Rican onion sauce, especially for your hot dogs. So stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alright you guys, so let's get started. So far I have the hot dogs going, I have the baked beans going, and now it's time for our onions, which is the guest of the day. So I'm going to show you how to cut the onions. So depending on how many people you're doing onions for, so far I'm only doing an onion sauce for 4 people. So I'm gonna use just half of the onion. You could do more if you want, if you have like more people. I like to peel the onions, the little skin apart. Move that out of the way. Okay, I like to cut a little bit of the butt part. And literally, I kind of like slice it all the way from right to left. You can cut them longer too if that's how you prefer, if that's your preference. Me, I like to have them a little smaller for my hot dogs. And then I just slice it. Some people like them longer, I like them shorter, so cut to your liking, but this is the way I personally do it. It's so much easier to cut. I just cut it just a little bit more. Okay, so this is how I like it. Okay, now I am going to put some butter. Some Puerto Ricans like to do it with oil, fry it with oil, but I don't like to fry the oil. I feel like butter gives it a little extra taste. And it smells so good when you do it with the butter. Some people also like, besides frying it with butter, like Puerto Ricans like to use ketchup. I don't like ketchup. I use actually tomato sauce. So this is what I use. So first I'm gonna dump my onions. Put up the heat a little bit. Okay. Okay. So now what I do is that while that's frying, I like to add a dash of adobo. It's all-purpose seasoning. You can use it for fish, turkey, meat, beef, anything you like. Puerto Ricans like to use these seasoning, and I like personally to use garlic sauce, just a dash or half a teaspoon of each. And then I add my tomato sauce. Some people prefer ketchup, and I don't like ketchup because I'm using this adobo and the onion garlic. The garlic powder. And then you just keep frying it until it's caramelized and it feels and it smells good. You have Like a buttery taste. If you want, you can add a little bit more tomato sauce to make it give it a little bit more color. Tell when it's caramelized, when it's like translucent. I like mine's well caramelized on it. Let that cook for a little bit. Look at how good that looks. Right now you can eat it that way. I just want to cook it just a little bit more. It smells so good. I can smell the garlic powder. Alright, and there you go. There goes your garlic sauce for your hot dogs. Smells good. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to show you how to build the hot dogs. Okay, make sure you don't go too fast because then the bread will break. And I want to make sure I take a big bite out of everything in that hot dog. Okay. Now the baked beans. Look at how those baked beans look. Yum. Okay. Now this yummy onions. Look at that. Delicious. So I'm going to do one with the baked beans so you guys can see. And then one without the baked beans on it in case you want to just try it. And then mine's, I like to serve it with a side salad, but it's just as good with a side of pasta or French fries. Sometimes I like to behave a little bit, so I try to put some vegetables on the side so the plate doesn't look too bad. And then I put a dash of any dressing you want. This time I'm in the mood for a little bit of Thousand Island. And there you go. This is how it looks. Ta-da! Look at that. Delish. You have a closer look with the baked beans. You can add ketchup and honey mustard if you want. I like it just as is. That's without the baked beans. And you can also with a nice size salad, you can also fry your hot dogs or grill it if you like, but Puerto Ricans like to boil their hot dogs, so we boil it. And this is how we do our Puerto Rican onion sauce. Look at that. Yum. Hey loves, I hope you enjoyed my recipe today.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, as you can see, the food doesn't last long in the kitchen. I hope you guys try my recipe. Please subscribe, give me a like, give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, and I'll see you next time.